Hello. All right, we're gonna test everything, make sure everything is good to go because two cameras today. So yeah, need to make sure everything is set up.
Yeah.
I think so. Looks like audio's running. All three should be heard. Okay, welcome to Gathering of Branches and minus Eronwi.
Eronvi,
Yeah.
our popular French one.
Yes. She's half Celtic, half French. That's what we'll say. Half Kimrick, half French. Three-quarters fairy, and
3/4. God.
20% coward. I'm trying to think what a cowardice is versus valorous. It's probably 16-4, I would guess.
This is what happens. This is what happens when we teach people, when we have people who can't read, do math, get weird genealogy.
Hey, most knights can't read, so you gotta cut above them. All right. Why don't we do some introductions? I can see Rebecca's eating, so let's call on her first. Just kidding. You're on the left, so we're gonna go with that first. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, hello. I am Rebecca. I'll be playing Olwen. And when last we left off, our heroes discovered that, well, some of our lineage was a bit not exactly what we thought it was.
It's fair.
Fair indeed. One of the fair folk, one might say.
True. Allegedly.
According to some old crone who looked at me weird.
Right?
Yeah, I liked her.
I liked her too, but she started saying, "Your family lied to you, little one."
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Still angry.
And Emily.
I'm Emily. I'm playing Beatrice, and I was there for said conversation and kind of just witnessed it, so.
It's interesting to think about the impact your time jumps will have in Fairy. Like, will they ever balance out, or will they just get worse? Like, you're like, yeah, I've lived for 120 years. I've only spent actually 30 of that in like real life because I keep time jumping. Like,
yep.
I don't know if it'll be that extreme though. Odds are against it.
Who knows?
I mean, with us, who knows, really?
Those lucky 12s and 20s. We'll see.
Yep.
I've seen some open Pendragons.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Nothing happens in that game that's relevant to this. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
All right. I'm going to turn down the music because I realize that is now in Roll20 and it's going to be loud.
For what?
For everybody. Okay. This should be good. Let's maybe go over the current situation. Maybe we'll start with... You both do different things, and you've both been busy. We'll start with an intrigue roll for Olwen.
Ooh, exciting. With the failure, off to a wonderful start.
Noted. And then we'll follow that up with an awareness roll for Beatrice.
Success.
You're busy tending to some of the chores at Lilo's place, and as you kind of go outside to dispose of some garbage, you see the Lady Gwynedd, she's riding away, like leaving the estate, leaving the manor. She has with her Eranwi, who I don't have a picture up for. So, how do you pull the icon?
You can
up
show a
again?
token, right?
Yeah, how do you do that again? It's like
I think you pull it from the bio.
yeah, there's a way to do it just from the token, but oh well, you can see it here. There we go. We'll zoom in. Eranwi is riding away, and then Eranwi's new squire, Ariel, is accompanying them. It's just the three of them.
Do I know vaguely in what direction they're headed?
I mean, they're definitely heading like out on the main road from town. Are you going to sit and kind of watch for a bit? Because you can get to a high spot if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You're not at a high spot with where you are in the village. You'd have to kind of go up towards the manor a little bit. Do you want to do that to get a better view?
Yes.
So you'll start up that way, and then I think a hunting roll's unfair in this case.
Well, we could.
Wait, I could tell you my score. We could determine how unfair.
My hunting
Well, you're
isn't
not really
terrible.
hunting. You're just telling like direction.
I don't think I have. Do I have hunting? Ooh.
I have a 1.
I have a 2.
A.
Nah, we're not going to challenge a hunting roll on this. I'm just going to say you kind of follow. They definitely seem to be heading either south or east. Perhaps southeast. The only place you've been south is Axbridge and Wells. Actually, you're from southeast.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I can't really catch them because 1, they're on horseback and I'm on foot, and 2, because they've gone. They can move a lot faster than I can. I am going to go to the manor.
Okay.
And try and get some answers from either. If I see Edane, I'll try and grab Edane. If not Edane, then I will try and find Olwen.
Okay. For entertainment's sake, I think I'm going to say that you run into Olwen first.
For entertainment.
And then we can figure out, yeah. She's just more available at the moment.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
What are you doing? What is Olwen doing when I find her?
Maybe some particular, like, is needlepoint a thing?
Sure. Or something equivalent. I'm sure something
equivalent.
The time equivalent of.
It must be because like the
Maybe like
industry-
embroidery or something.
Yeah, something close like that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave kind of in the doorway. So, do you know where the lady went?
Gwynedd?
Yeah.
I've just been embroidering. Look, I made a really little. It's cute. I made a little flower.
What is Olwen's industry score?
It's all right.
Roll it.
Is my. I've been trying to figure out what distaff is. I think distaff is a combination of.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. I'm pretty sure. I think it allows you to
Yeah.
do all 3. What is
Yeah, it's a 10.
Okay. Let's do something here real quick. I want to make a note of what distaff is, because basically you're going to level that up, and then the other skills it covers will also level up at the same time when you use it, so it's kind of important.
Right. So it's a combination of those two, I think.
It's yours. Yeah.
I think it's stewardship and industry.
Industry and stewardship. Yep. And by itself, it's its own skill as well. So So anytime if you raise or get a check in, so why don't you give me a roll in that? If you don't have a check in industry or stewardship yet, you can test it, and then that'll be worth a check.
Do you want me to roll industry or roll distaff?
They should be the same. If they're not, they should all be 10 at a minimum.
Okay, yeah, because distaff is 10, and then I've got industry and stewardship at 5.
Those should both be at 10. Yeah.
They should both be at 10?
Yeah, all three should be at 10, and if one goes up, they all go up, kind of thing.
Wonderful.
If one gets a check, it counts as all three being checked, I guess. Basically, ignore using anything other than distaff.
Oh, all right. Industry test. Plan.
Yeah.
It's a success.
So it's nice. Your embroidery is nice. It's well done. And go ahead and add a tick to that. Stewardship, as the Knights of Salisbury can account for, turns out to be very important eventually. So.
And I just sorry, you said I add a tick to all three?
Just add it
or
to distaff. And then
just after,
yeah, and you don't really get to check or test stewardship or industry anymore. They're just part of your distaff. So that's how
you got you. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. The little leaves kind of look like wings for some reason. It wasn't intentional. What's cute?
Yeah, that's nice. Where would she go if she were leaving?
I mean, does she have business in another city that doesn't involve us?
Yeah, because I just saw her, Aranwi, and Aranwi's little squire.
Ariel?
Yeah, just leaving. Like leaving. Like out of the entire manor leaving.
Well, perhaps going on to another city and she needs protection and is using it as a way to train Ariel? I don't know. Maybe they're just going over. What? Why are you so worried? I'm sure it's not the first time in however long we've been here that she's gone off.
I know, but usually we have her on we here with us. It just seems weird. Like she has an entire list of knights.
Well, Aranwi's a knight now. She's not just a squire, so she's got her knightly duties.
And I mean this in the nicest way possible. She's the least experienced knight here.
Agreed. I mean, it's just facts.
I mean, I'm just suspicious in general of
That's true.
all of this, really.
I'm generally pretty trusting.
I would never have guessed.
Oh, big stretch.
Yeah.
I think for Owen too, though, it is like a bit of a, not to change the role play there, but like you weren't informed. Do you find that a little? I don't know if you find that you might just be generally like trusting or okay with it, but you normally like you'd expect as the heir to be notified of Lady Gwynedd leaving or going somewhere. She didn't know.
And I'm sure she's informed someone. It might not be that important.
I mean, regardless of someone wouldn't have been me. I just wanted to know if you knew.
I mean, last time we went, she left Doggett in charge. Maybe she is told him.
I hope it's Dog. I hope she didn't leave Cadogan in charge. I might just.
Oh, she won't do that to
me.
I
might just leave. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, let's try and find Doggett or Elaine.
Yeah. Elaine might know, right?
Well, I mean, I assume if Dogged knows, then Idane probably knows as well. Just given the situation there.
That's probably fair. I want to make a joke about it, but it's probably fair. And she's just going to turn and start leaving.
Oh, I'll come with you. Bundles up her stuff and follows.
Okay. On the search for Idane.
Now that we're friends.
Yeah, Idane or Dogged.
You find Idane just down the hall. Actually, we'll say in the garden. It's summertime, right? She's probably out there. Where her sisters are very not this way. She is like your classical lady, maiden. Like she's out there, like she might as well have like a little bird floating on her finger kind of thing. Like she's very much that type. She's out by the fountain humming along to it, the warm summer day. And then she kind of turns. Summer. It is summer. Yes.
Hey.
Hello, Idane.
Oh. Olwen. Lady Olwen. Beatrice. It's lovely out here today.
Oh, it's so lovely. It's nice and she hesitates for a moment. It's like, it's a fine day.
Do you know where the lady went?
Oh, no. She looks to Olwen and says, she didn't tell you?
No. Actually, she didn't. And I think this is when it's kind of sinking into Olwen that is like, oh, that is kind of weird, huh? Suppose it's not.
I see. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I know she took my sister with her. If I understand it correctly, forget his name. Sir Cadrigan was in charge, if I believe.
Oh, no, that can't be right at all. What about Dogged? Why wouldn't he be in charge?
Well, he
did such a lovely job the last time.
He did. Sir Dogged has volunteered. A number of knights were sent north from Summerland to participate in the skirmishes up north with the Saxons. Sir Dogged is one of them that volunteered. She sounds like she's intrigue, maybe. Yeah. You both can do it if you wish.
Oh, I'm doing
it. Especially if you don't have a tick yet. Which you
Intrigue
probably
the
do.
Shit out of it.
2 sessions in already. For your score being 9, that like always comes up high for you.
Yeah.
Beatrice, she's doing her best to like kind of sound not affected by the Dogged going away to war thing.
Yep. Is she irritated?
Worried.
Beatrice will kind of like sigh and she'll just say, so he'll be fine. I mean, he went to ferry with us and he was fine. So believe me, he's seen weirder things than Saxons.
Right. You're probably right.
I'm just surprised that Sir Cadrigan wasn't brave enough to volunteer as well.
Oh, yeah, what a shock. Yeah, I might need to make myself scarce, to be honest. If Cadrigan is in charge.
She nods. I understand. I mean, He's been nothing but nice to me, but I understand the stories from the summer, and I believe you.
I appreciate that. To be frank, I think we've gotten off on this wrong foot the entire time. So there's been like more than one incident. So to be honest, I don't think he and I should be near each other. For my safety and his. So I'm going to make myself scarce. However, if you need anything, let me know.
And likewise, I'll be here if you need anything. And she looks more like Olwyn. Do you still have your creation in your hand?
Yeah.
I think she kind of threw it to the side to,
Okay.
when she was leaving.
Wait on. Sorry,
Okay.
I had a dog jumping at me.
I figured.
Troll Fae puppy.
I have 3 animals in the room right now, and it is a lot. So yeah, after having that conversation, we would probably leave the manor. Get as far away from Doggett as I can. Not Doggett. Cadigan.
Okay.
Cat and dog. Can't believe it took me this many episodes.
Right?
My sister's dog. She's 13.
And will you be alright by yourself, Fitting? Or do you want to come with us? Or should we even leave Cadigan alone? Is that a good idea?
I am. Well, where are you going? She says curiously.
I don't know, I was just gonna follow Beatrice. It seemed fun.
Yeah, I'm just leaving.
Well, we should catch up then, she says. If Beatrice already... Did you already leave, or are you just saying that?
I thought we already left, but I might have misunderstood.
I think you already left.
Yeah, Beatrice already
okay, then I
left.
left.
And then
Never mind.
Owen was just like,
I'm out of the room.
We should, at that.
Okay. Give me awareness rolls as you head back through the castle. Or the manor, rather.
No, I don't want it, Bob. I don't want it. High roller.
Scary. Hey.
Oh, yes.
Your D&D rolls are great again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Rebecca's killing those D&D rolls.
So Beatrice, you hear your favorite person's voice like echoing through like the main hall that you gotta pass through.
Yep.
And you can hear from behind you Olwyn and Edane are coming as well. So they're like talking to each other. So you can hear them behind you coming towards you, and then you're proceeding forward. Cadrigan.
What is my favorite person saying?
Yeah. He says, the lady emphasized to me before she left that we are to make sure that her heiress, is well looked after. So please ensure that you double your safety measures. I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen. And you hear like a grunt from Branman, who says,
That's not as bad.
She's well looked after. And Cadrigan says, oh, I know. I don't doubt your skill. I mean, you did rather well against me at the duel. But I just want to be sure that the lady's interests are well insured. And Branman looks or sounds frustrated as you kind of do you freeze?
Oh,
or
I
you
stop.
walk?
I don't walk into the room. I stop, and if I see the two of them, I put.
Yeah. Yeah. I assure you, she will be looked after. Watch over her quite carefully. And Cadogan says, "Very good."
Oh, yeah.
Well, since it's my turn to see to stewarding this place, perhaps you should go about your duty then. And Branwyn sneers and starts. You can hear her footsteps growing louder. She starts to stomp this way. Yeah. Do you make yourself?
Oh, he's coming towards me?
No, Branwyn is.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's quite good.
We're outside the room, so I'm fine with that. Brandon's fine. If it were him, I would have done something
Hidden.
Run for my life.
Owen's gonna make her presence known to Branwyn.
Oh, yeah, no, I was
Branwyn, not
Branwyn, she's coming into the room we're in.
Yeah.
She can know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
She's used to our antics.
She kind of comes to a complete stop as she encounters all three of you. She looks back and she says, "Did you just hear all?"
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
Owen?
Yes. Milady, do you know what your intentions are for the day? I'm to ensure your safety with vigor until a time where the lady has returned. She's doing terrible with her niceties and courtesies as she tries to be formal.
Dame Branwyn,
Hmm?
how many times have I told you that you don't have to be like that around me? Just be yourself. Be what feels right.
Yeah, I don't act formal in front of her. Like, at all.
Yeah.
Thank you, milady, but I believe it's to all of our best interests that I work on my courtesies. Perhaps if that were the case, I would be the one seeing to the manner.
Well, perhaps, maybe. Oh, I don't know. But if it's just me. But I suppose if we're working on our courtesy, and she just kind of slowly turns to Beatrice, maybe we can all work on that and make it our goal for. Maybe that's our mission.
You know, I might have to help Leela with something. Yeah.
Make an intrigue test to see if she's. Because I'm pretty sure she's lying.
I don't have anything to do for Leela. I'll see how good I am lying.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah? Okay.
You want me to
for that
test
GM approval?
My deceitful, or is she testing?
I'm testing intrigue.
You're testing intrigue. Bob, do you want me to test deceitful or no?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, why don't we do that? Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's good.
It's.
Hey, you're not the best at it.
No, I looked and it was like honest 14. I was like, yeah, I'm a terrible liar.
Are you sure about that, Beatrice?
Oh, so sure.
Could I let you know something?
Yeah.
It's not nice to lie.
I
doesn't win you any friends.
Honestly, I regret asking you to help me with this every day.
Oh. Well. Isn't that unfortunate? Because I don't regret helping you one bit.
Yep, and I'm gonna look at Branwen with the save me eyes.
Yeah. Branwen's not very great at that, but I think she also understands the pain of trying to learn courtesies. So
Branwen and I are buddies in this.
She says, Lady Owen, were you planning to escort... And she says, Lady Owen, Idane, were you planning to escort Beatrice?
I believe that was the plan, yes. So astute.
Excellent. Back to Lilo's then? Or she says back to the apothecary?
That is where she said she had business.
You're gonna make me play out every bit of this line. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
One's bad. You get caught, you gotta deal with that shit.
Let's go to the apothecary, please.
Alright. So back to Lilo's. Let's see. Is there any other key business?
This is business.
If we could avoid anywhere Capricorn's been like the plague, that would be.
I'll give that to you. You've made enough effort. I know that's what your ultimate goal is right now. So we'll say you're successful there. You reach Lady Lilo's. It's like a pretty decent weather and such today. So something I was kind of reading about with the land of summer, like Summerland, Somerset, is where the rest of the island is notoriously foggy. A lot of Summerland itself is sunny and bright and shiny. And the fogs usually mean very specific things here in Summerland.
Yeah, it means totally great things.
Absolutely wonderful things.
So there's no fog today, yeah?
There's no fog today in the village.
That pause was terrible.
Check his watch. Not for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's never going to be any of that. You're fine. All right.
As long as you don't roll a fumble.
You hear a voice call from the back. Beatrice! Beatrice, is that you?
Yeah! Did you have errands for me to run?
I do, actually. I was hoping you could help me. Because I'm pressed for time.
Okay.
And she kind of comes out and then looks and says, Oh, we're not alone.
No, we are not.
Oh, that's okay.
Did you need any extra help?
My lady.
I'll be happy to lend me services.
Well, that is very kind. I haven't checked with the lady of the manor to ask such a thing.
Well, she's out of town, so I guess I get to do what I want. And I want to help you out.
Oh, well, it's certainly not my place to question otherwise. I do, in fact. It's not too different than the last time I asked you to do something for me. But your destination will be different.
How different?
Well, it's not Axbridge this time.
Okay.
Have any of you heard of Wildcat? Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm forgetting the name. Wildcat Hill, is it? Hold on.
You mean like
Wildcat
yeah?
Camp. Give me a. I think you guys need to do a folklore for this one, or a fairy lore.
Okay.
I will accept either.
Folklore or fairy lore? Okay.
What's a fairy lore? Critical fairy lore.
There you go.
Success, fairy lore.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. She'll tell you that, but first I shall fix a screen. 1 sec.
I still love that your first reaction to Wildcat was to go meow.
You mean like meow?
Yeah, you notice how she just like glossed over that too. She's like, I have no idea what that
You're
means.
like, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, it's like yes, that's the sound that they make.
That is in fact the sound they make.
What are they teaching you up in that manner? You
Just like,
getting a proper education? I thought the ladies were supposed to be like properly educated, more so than cat goes meow.
Exactly.
Cow goes moo.
Yeah. I think in her head, she probably goes, "Well, this one's lacking in wits, isn't she?"
Thank God she's
I
got
bring my friend. And she's like, oh,
Beatrice.
oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Let's just hang out with Lilo.
Yeah.
This is for the rest of the episode. Just hang out.
Okay, so both of
I'll
you have
laugh at the
heard
types of
of
potions.
both of you have heard of because you rolled fairy lore and not folklore. You've heard of Wildcat Camp. You know that it's somewhere in the north of Summerland. What you know is from a fairy sense. You've heard tales. First off, tick fairy lore. If you don't have it ticked already, both of you.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear that it's one of the several crossover sites in Summerland, like the Barrow Vale. A critical role for Olwen is going to be significant.
Yeah.
If we go into fairy without her on,
For Olwen, you know, there's something that you feel a sense of going home when you think of it. There's something tied specifically to summer. Yeah, it's really important to you. You just feel like a real sense that midsummer is the perfect time to visit.
That seems right. That we'd be going there. Around now.
why?
I don't know. It just feels. I don't know. Right? You know, it's the old stories, midsummer and it's romantic, right? Or something. I don't know. I'm sure I've heard a story of it.
Just gonna pat her on the shoulder and then look at Lilo and say, who am I bringing this to?
Ah, yes. I have a young friend this time. Someone who's not too far on the other side of being trained, much like you, but more skilled and a little bit more refined.
Thanks, Lilo.
Her name is Ilary.
You, Larry?
Ilary. Yes.
Very.
Now, I haven't talked to Ilary for a couple of years, but every midsummer I assist her with the ritual there.
Which ritual?
The ritual of midsummer. You see,
Do I know what that is?
you do not. Absolutely.
Okay.
Have never participated. You know that
Okay.
midsummer has an importance, like to magic, to
Okay.
the pagan cycle. But she kind of elaborates though. She says, "You see, this crossover site, unlike our own, is only open in the midsummer and early spring. The ritual ensures safety, it being attached to fairy proper, not to the Seelie or the Unseelie. It is used as a..." She freezes. "It's used as a neutral gateway, as it is, a passage for those common fairy folk that wish to come to and fro, but don't wish to get entangled in the conflicts of the courts."
You mean... And like, oh, it was just like galaxy brain moment. I mean, we could go there and come back and not have to worry about things we've had to worry about in the past.
I don't want to go to Fairy again.
Well, you don't
Just
actually have to.
Point.
You'll be tending to the village there and the ritual, not the actual fairy.
Okay.
You should be able to avoid entering fairy, so long as you, well, listen to Illyri and follow her way.
Of
Okay.
course.
Do I need to collect payment?
Yes, I believe she has a particular herb for me that I'm requiring. She'll know what it is. You can tell her that you're my apprentice of sorts.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I am hoping that Lady Olwyn will be able to bring a knight along for your protection.
Of course. There's no knight I trust more than Branwyn. Dame Branwyn here.
Branwyn nods. Right, but if there's fairy there, we're not entering fairy, my lady.
No.
Not again. Like, we've only been back about a couple of months.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I survived one giant fairy dog. I think I'm good not having to survive another.
So you're just going to tell me that I sparkle and not do anything about it?
I mean, I don't think the answer is to go to fairy. Really don't.
We can...
I don't think that's the answer you want. They told us how to get the answer you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
A crossover site with the ritual.
Yes. Okay. Yep. I have to look at Lilo. I have no idea that any of this happened.
Lilo's just kind of tending to things, almost assuming that you two are talking amongst yourselves, and she says, what's that, dear?
Oh, never mind.
Oh. Well,
I just don't.
With the crossover site being open and all, though.
Is it on Samhain? Samhain?
Well, that's just for ear, right? Fine, we can wait until Samhain. We're so far away.
Alright, so
Fine,
getting an
it's
herb,
still-
getting money for that herb, and not going into fairy.
okay. That sounds like a plan that you'll totally follow through with.
This doesn't feel suspicious at all. Rebecca's grin on the other screen means nothing.
No, you're probably right, as usual.
I mean, I'm always right, but that's besides the point.
Of course.
So, Lilo, we just have to get this herb, help her with the ritual, get payment, and then come back.
Yes, it should be as simple as that.
How long is this ritual? Is it just a day?
Um,
Day and a night?
well, here, I have it written. Where are those sticks? She starts to ruffle through things, and she says, here you go. And just take this with you. This is the ritual. Larry has practiced it multiple times. It should be quite simple, but I would suspect no more than an hour, maybe 2.
Oh, all right. I can do that. All right, so you need us to go now.
Quite urgently would be rather
Yeah.
wonderful. On that note, please enjoy the hill fort. It is well, it's a look into the culture that used to be throughout these lands before the knights came, and to some degree before the Romans. The Kimric tribal culture there is strong. It's pretty nice to see, actually. It's like going back in time.
I'm sure that'll be interesting. Yeah, we'll go. Brandon, can I borrow a horse out of the stables?
Oh, right. You do need to borrow horses.
Yeah, we need to borrow horses. This is going to be a fun experience. All right. Is Dane still with us? Did Dane come all this way with us?
She did. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dane, you are welcome to come, but there is possibility of danger literally everywhere we go. So,
well, if we have a knight with us, it doesn't seem that dangerous. She seems like, because you succeeded at the intrigue earlier, you just get the sense that she doesn't want to sit around here and wait for Daga to get back. Yeah,
that's valid. All right,
thank you. I think it would be lovely
horses.
to get to know you a little bit better too.
Oh yeah, let me know if those girls are still bothering you. I have plans.
Which girls are those?
Doesn't matter.
Well, there's people bothering the Dane. It matters to me.
I mean, that does matter.
It's fine, she says.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
And I already know their names. So, you're welcome to help me plan, Olin.
Have to.
Yep.
I'm really good at courtesy, which means I know what is not courteous at all.
Yep. I tend to be discourteous in general.
I don't even try.
It's natural.
I'm naturally bad at it.
I have fed people on accident.
Yeah. Let's go take some horses and hopefully not meet some cavalry.
Okay.
Mr. Bob, how bad of an idea would it be to take my shield with me? Or should I leave that here?
It's totally your call. What would be your? I think I need to know as a GM, what is your intention with the shield? Because I don't know if I can answer that question without understanding.
The idea for Owen potentially bringing it is if there's potentially people crossing over, you might be able to reach out to a parent and be like, "Hey,
okay, so
this looks familiar to you."
I think for people like watching or whatever, like people that are along, it's extra weight, considerably extra weight. So it'd kind of be like, what the hell are you doing? Would be my thought. Now, if you got a motive, then it matters on how your motive is. Like, you have a goal. Your goal isn't clear to people why you're randomly packing a shield of your like coat of arms along with you. But you have a goal, right? So that's how. I don't know if that helps or not. You asked me if it would be like a good idea or not. I would say
Like if it would be a
depends.
bad idea, if people are gonna see it and be like, why that little girl have a shield?
No, because you're dressed, unless you're dressing specifically not like a lady of the court, then maybe. Then it'd be like, why does a peasant have this? But if you're dressed in a formal garb of a maiden, then absolutely. You have finer clothes than Beatrice, than Nadine, than even even Branwyn doesn't dress in noble, like she dresses in petty noble clothing. You dress in mid to high noble clothing, right? So.
Yeah. Clothes have been through the spin cycle a couple times.
Yeah, it's got some wear and tear. It's not offering you bonuses to your already high appeal, but
does it make me look pretty?
Yeah. Okay. Are you taking the shield?
Yeah. If there's nothing like inherently negative about it, then yeah.
All right. So let me just pull it up on the map, and we'll cut over for the first time and take a look at what we're looking at for travel.
Yeah.
There we go. That's not the map. I think the Somerset Hundreds. I actually did some modifying on this to make it so you only see the Somerset 100 as we know it right now. So this is Somerset as pretty much as it exists on the Pendragon portion. Do you see that? Like, you only see like a lot of it's covered in black now.
Yeah.
So you folks are right here.
Yeah.
And let me just pull up a reference map to show you where Wildcat Camp is. AKA Cadbury Camp in real life.
Cadbury.
Come on. And then okay, I think I can find that. Where's Walton Park? So it would be camp would be basically here. So not that far, right? Quite a small distance, like a day ride. But you will have to pass through the Kingwood on your way.
There's
stay on the
there's
road.
the puck right there.
What is it?
It's the puck.
The
Chat
puck.
was asking about the puck, so I found it.
You found it.
Down here.
All right, so why don't we get you both to test a D20, and a 20 is bad.
20?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us.
Just like the last time I rolled a D20. Both of us, right?
Rebecca, please.
Yeah, our critical roller here. Let's see if it.
Rebecca, please. Don't do this.
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so we're gonna fast track and have you actually kind of you basically have no encounters along the way, so it's a relatively safe trip.
Once.
Which is a rare thing while traveling on the roads of Britain at this time. So fortune favors you.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm gonna see. It's a 3-hour walk, so like you guys are probably there and by evening. Just looking at the map, I didn't realize it was that close. It's interesting. I was trying to see if I could find Cadbury on here, but it's not because this is a map from Tudor era, so it's about 1,000 years after this. And not to mention, this is a made-up fantasy era of England, so it's a mixture of everything. Okay, we're gonna take a very brief break. I'm gonna cut to a commercial for a sec, and go fill up my water
We'll be back
bottle.
right after this commercial break.
Right. We'll be right back, gents and folks. We will see you soon.
Folks and gents.
Okay, we're back. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
We should be
Also,
here.
we're super forgetful. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
It's our first stream of the new year, and we're excited to be
Woo.
here. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Gathering of Branches 2023.
2023. All right, so we're gonna probably start with just a tiny bit of role play as you start to near the hill fort. You can see a little bit of like firelight in the distance in the evening. As all of you ride in, so you're probably 10 minutes from arriving at the actual fortified hill with the village on top of it. Let's maybe just get in character with that scene for a couple minutes. Yeah. Might be silent, and that's okay. But if you have anything to say one another, now's a good time. Just a reminder too, Dane is along, as is Branwyn.
Well,
Branwyn asks, have any of you been here before?
No. Okay.
don't think so. That feels. I don't know.
Feels, she says with a curiosity in her voice.
I don't know. We were talking about it in Lilo's art. Just something about it felt like it was right to be here around now. I don't know. Been feeling. It's not important. It's just a bit distracted since Axbridge, I guess. And she'll kind of like shoot kind of a knowing look to Beatrice. Almost like half apologetic. And just look away.
Yeah, Axbridge was a lot.
I see.
I'd be okay if we don't go back there for a while.
Well, I won't mind visiting Grifflet.
Yeah, that's
Listen.
true.
No one's quite as energetic and enthusiastic as he is.
Yeah.
Wydian's not around anymore. Rickok left. And Ariel's.
All of that.
Well, we should go. Right, they're expecting us.
Yeah. Gwydion needed. Wait. Gwydion is Aranwe's little brother. I mixed up the
No,
G
Grifflet.
names.
Grifflet
Grifflet
is.
I told you I mixed up the G names. Grifflet. Honestly, it was probably good for him. He can't stay a boy forever.
That's true. But
He was enthusiastic, but on the road he was probably, out of the lady, me, and him, he was probably the least helpful combatively. So he probably needed a mentor. He needed someone to probably be a little hard on him.
sure, Ron
I'll
would have
figure
been
it out.
plenty hard on him. He doesn't seem the type to be easy on him just because he's a family.
Yeah.
Although,
Still, it's probably good for him. He'll train under a knight. He might become a great knight himself someday. But he couldn't have stayed a boy forever.
Dame Branwyn just adds, I saw him with the practice sword once.
Enthusiastic.
No offense, Dane, but your brother's sword skills are shite.
Beatrice laughs.
I think
kind of
Owen
are, aren't
chuckles
they?
as well.
I think a Dane laughs too, actually.
Yeah, they kind of are, aren't they? I was on a road with him and the lady, and you do not know how scared I was.
I think he feels like he's got to be a knight just because that's what
Yeah, why
might
doesn't
be
he just be-
expected.
Yeah. Why isn't he just a farmer or something? He'd be good at that, right?
I think so. He was a lovely messenger.
Yeah, he could be a messenger. We might just need to propose to him some alternative.
Feel free. I don't think Iranwi would take kindly to you proposing anything to him. And she'll kind of wink and just bright up a little bit without saying anything.
I ride faster.
Yeah, I'm racing
and
now.
in the end of that point, Dame Branwyn does say, well, there are many aspiring knights. Not all of them reach the honor. Many remain a life of an esquire. And if he is not of noble blood, that is likely where he will land. Unless he proves himself. All right.
Yeah.
On to awareness test for y'all. Ooh, fancy. Wow.
Critical awareness. It's already ticked.
It always sucks when that happens.
Yeah.
It's like, it's perfect. Okay. Okay. So that's an interesting role. So even though Beatrice is successful, even though Beatrice is successful, she's beaten in the contested role. But the critical score on Owen spies something a little bit out of the ordinary. As you kind of start to ride up towards the hill fort, you notice like some sort of shadowy figure kind of moving quickly back towards the hill fort. Like you realize it's some sort of, looks like a person maybe, kind of slinking through the shadows, moving with haste back towards the hill fort.
Did you see that?
See what?
There was somebody over there. They're sneaking around.
I don't see anyone.
That's right. And she'll like kind of almost like pull Beatrice in and like went where she saw it.
Is it still there or is it gone?
Yeah, I think with Owen's critical, like and your success, you're able to see it. Like you just see it as just before it bends around, like out of view behind one of the stone walls near one of the like initial huts.
Branwyn,
Mm-hmm.
can you be on the ready?
Yeah, as you look over, you can see she's got her hand sort of reaching back to grab her spear.
Yeah, just not weapons out, totally, just ready. I don't like that much movement, and I'm gonna have my knife in my hand.
You're right, that's probably a good call, Beatrice. But
You
we're not
notice
running towards the shadow.
As you start to ride in, now it's early fall, but sorry, not early fall. I meant early evening. So you start to ride in, and you realize that it's a bit quiet for such a large hill village.
Too quiet.
Yeah, too quiet.
Alwyn's gonna tarry and just get right next to Branwyn.
Edane.
It's creepy.
Yeah, Edine sort of rides close. She seems a bit more out of her element now.
Yeah. Edane, stay between me and Grandma. With Olwen.
Yes, of course. With that, Brandon says, perhaps we should turn around. I don't like the thought of encountering bandits or foes. Well, all three of you are here.
Yeah, this feels like an outmatched situation. I don't like it.
Hopefully for the best.
Hello there, you hear a call. It's in your Kimric language, basically.
Oh god, that's on me, isn't it?
I mean, I can speak. It's just up to...
No.
How well
We'll
I
probably be
speak.
in more trouble if you do. Hello?
Who be you, and what brings you to the hill fort this evening?
We come on errands from the town of Barrowcrest. We are sent by Lilo, the
Oh,
apothecary.
yes, Lilo. I could see why she sent you here. Why don't you all come up?
Grandma, you got your hand on that spear?
Mm-hmm, she says.
Olwen, it's your decision.
Brandon says, I'm here to protect you, milady. And you're here on a task, Beatrice. If you wish to leave, I do not blame you.
Yeah, I have to go in no matter what.
Should I ask? I think I'm going to ask some more questions. And then we can make our decision when we have more information.
Sure.
Because you
Or
have that
keep an
critical
eye
awareness
out.
too, you can tell where it's coming from. The person is specifically keeping out of view as they call back.
Yeah, Owen was going to say, just keep an eye around so that we're not surrounded.
Yep.
It's quite quiet in town tonight. It's almost like it's Samhain back in Barrowcrest, where everyone's inside early.
Indeed. It's a quiet night.
What's your name?
Certainly. Cool.
Give me. You can all give me awareness. Both of you can give me awareness tests, actually.
Failed that time.
I did okay.
Yeah, you did. You did succeed. Missed your rope.
Okay. when that small figure that you saw move before, you can see that it's moving rather quickly. No, you failed that. Never mind. You do not see
Yeah.
that.
It me.
Okay. Let's add your tokens to the way.
Oh no!
That feels combat. You don't like that.
That's aggressive.
One sec. Let's do it the easy way here. We'll go to the NPC page. All your characters. So we got the two of you. We'll say you're like here maybe, because you didn't go up all the way, right? And then we're gonna add your other two figures that are present.
Mommy's gonna be so upset.
You think so? I think it'll be fine.
We brought her sister into this. I don't think she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be happy with us either way.
That
We
might
brought
be
your sister into a possible fairy situation.
no big deal though. No big deal.
Oh, fine.
I mean, it was either that or leave her alone with Cadrigan.
That's true. What is the worst? What is the worst option in that situation? Let's be honest. Potential death or hanging out with Cadrigan?
That's a really good question, honestly. It's a question for the
I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
How menacing is Cadrigan being at any given moment?
I mean, he's also just annoying in general. So to be fair,
He really is.
I'm pretty sure the answer, hands down, is in a possible life or death situation. Is the better option.
Okay. So
Make a series of Pendragon would you rathers. Would you rather go into a
Oh my
potential-
god, we should do that.
Never have I ever.
you see a figure step out, and as the voice calls, you can tell it's certainly the person talking. They kind of come into the firelight. You can see it's like a man, long dark hair, kind of lithe and tall frame, clean shaven, dressed in patches of different styles of clothing. Certainly not what you'd expect from your Kimrick cultural field trip that you're about to take part in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
suspicious.
The name
When
is Ian.
Yeah.
Indeed. And you all are.
Before I answer that, I'm looking for someone named Ilari. That's who I have business with.
Oh, yes. Well, Ilari is tending to some duties here. I could take you to them if you wish.
And what is your function in this town?
Me? Oh, well, I am the son of the chieftain. Give me a courtesies test. Or folklore. Take either.
Courtesy or folklore?
Mhm.
Shocker, my folklore is higher.
I have succeeded on my courtesy roll.
I failed on my folklore.
There's something, Owen, there's something not quite right about the way he... I mean, obviously you have your suspicions up, but in courtesy speak, just the way he did that seems... It seems like someone not aware of local customs at all.
The son of the chieftain.
Quite so.
Is
If you
I
wish,
see.
you may participate. We are just about to sit and dine. A feast.
Is there any way you could bring Ilari to me? I only need to give her something. That's all.
Business is brief. We didn't tarry any longer.
We're needed back quickly.
And
I wouldn't want to
one
impose
more
on your
awareness test,
father.
please.
It's part 100.
He's like, oh, he's not Karina. It's like, all right.
Is this a horse god moment? Should I horse god this?
It's up to you.
I didn't do too good there, Bob.
No bueno.
Bob, you
Bueno.
said my horse goddy thing doesn't get really bad until after 15, right?
Right.
Then it's like bad if I feel it.
Yeah, it's real bad
Okay.
about then.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever failed.
No, it's the second time.
Ugh. It's the second time I failed?
Yeah.
It's another one of hearing Brandon's thing, I think. I don't know. Alright, well, just flat awareness.
Let's see how it goes.
The dice are fickle.
They are.
Go picking us all. Oh no.
Brandon, save us.
This is so
We're
Brandon, please.
We're getting ambushed by a hot
Brandon
boy.
again, please. This is so scary.
Getting
I'll
ambushed
test something.
by a hot vampire boy.
Yeah, he feels like he's gonna kill us. He has a killy face.
He's too pretty.
Okay. Yeah, he says, your business might be brief. Come, I can take you to them. You can meet them and then be on your way if you need be.
I don't
Who are them?
think so. I think if we can't meet with who we're meant to meet with, we can go back later.
He frowns and he says, I'm afraid that's not really an option. So at this point, as he kind of says that, you see from much closer to you, you see a couple of figures stand up.
I pull
not
my
far
knife.
from you. Okay, you pull your knife. I think Branwyn pulls her weapon as well.
I'm gonna push Eden behind me.
Give me a second here.
Oh, would any wounds we took be healed when we were going to Axbridge?
Yes, all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been several weeks.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh no. These guys are significantly less pretty.
That's what you're upset about right now. We're
What?
gonna die.
We're gonna die.
Okay, and then I'm gonna shuffle you forward just so actually I can do it this way. I don't have like the map doesn't continue in a way that I need it to. Let's do it this way. So not far from like where you're at. Hold on, I gotta fix that. It's driving me nuts. Okay, let's do it like that. It's hidden. So you see from one of the there's several of these little walls, right? You see from one that's like positioned over here at the side, like down here, down here. You see another figure rise up, and she has a bow, and her bow is trained basically right on your backside.
Oh no.
Face the girl with the bow.
Oh, hi.
And he
I realize
says,
it's nice.
Ian says, I'm afraid that is not really an option.
Pray tell why.
Who are you and who sent you?
I told you, we're on a mission.
Lilo sent us.
We have a delivery.
You notice that these folk begin to speak, but their dialect and language is foreign. The other ones, as they're like talking to each other. She shouts something, not really quite clear what she says, and then these two seem to be interacting almost like in a rushed whisper back and forth.
I'm Lilo's apprentice. I was sent to get an herb. I would really just like to get my herb and go. The direct method now. The courtesy method has left the building.
Should have just called Kushagram.
This one points at Olwyn. And then he says something out loud. Not in a language you understand, right?
Yeah.
Ian says...
I understand, points at me.
Yeah, points at you, you understand. What he says, no idea.
No.
But Ian, who seems to be the talker of the group, says, Little lady, where did you get that shield of yours?
It's mine. I found it.
Where did you find it? It seems to upset them. They seem to get more on edge at this point.
In the forest?
They begin to mutter, and you can see someone else pops up out of nowhere. You see commotion. It's like they literally just came out of vanishing. As you see, Mifanwi steps up behind her with a knife, with her like short sword, and says,
Oh, yes.
If you hurt them, she dies. And they look hesitant. They all look at each other, and Ian says, Now, let's just settle. No one's here to hurt anyone. You have my word.
You have us surrounded. It feels kind of like you.
It's quite threatening.
Yep.
I don't feel very safe right now.
Not at all.
Especially with an arrow at my butt.
You hear him call something. This time it's the only time you've heard Ian not speak in your dialect. And another figure comes in. He's walking with a little bit of a walking stick as he comes in.
Oh, this motherfucker.
And he starts to walk down the hill. Do any of you want to act or do anything? I imagine you're talking amongst yourselves right now. So Bradman's taking your orders and win in this effectively, right?
I would like to block Owen from them because they pointed at her.
Okay, you're gonna kind of step in front of her, sort of.
Yeah, I want to try and put Edane and Owen as close to us as possible.
Okay.
But I'm definitely blocking Owen from them.
Okay. Test Valorous for me, Beatrice.
I've never tested that before.
I think it's important to do so because you're literally putting yourself in harm's way, even though you don't know like what that harm is?
Success.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will give you a tick on that.
I'm brave, guys.
Hell yeah.
And brave's important in this game. So,
I have important or stupid on my account.
yeah.
Who
Well,
knows?
usually a bit of both. There's a reckless one that's much better for stupid. Yeah.
Yep.
Valorous means brave. Sorry, go ahead, Rebecca. You were saying something.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if I could like check or try recognize, but probably wouldn't recognize anybody.
You do not. You do not recognize
Yeah.
any of them. You can.
So they're
you know
not
what?
like the
Test. I'll give you a test on it anyways to represent something different.
Okay. Cool. I mean, it's pretty low anyway, so. Good.
Hard no.
Wonderful. Great.
I think you mistake Ian. Like, there's something about.
There is something about it. Yeah. He's
I
a
think-
vampire.
So the Summerland, ever since the raids especially, and before that they were raided by Irish, but not only Irish, but the Picts. And I think you think that perhaps he might be a Pict. No, I think you're gonna think.
Second time that Owen is like, oh, fucking picked.
Do you have a? Do you? You know what? I think you're gonna mistake. This is a bit of a spoiler. But I'm gonna do it anyways. You mistake him for a fairy, I think, from his appearance.
Yeah, I do. He's he's really pretty. He's got to be one, right?
As I block your view with my
She's like
body.
leaning over.
I'm like on my
Passive.
horse, like, just blocking.
Beatrice. No, I think he might be like me.
I don't think that matters particularly at the moment.
No, it's just interesting.
Is that guy walking closer?
He is. He's walking down.
All right,
the hillside
Branwen's
with her.
blocking him. I'm gonna keep blocking the guys in front.
Yeah, Branwen kind of turns to face off with him, though keeping her weapon side at the others if they should reach out and jump over that wall or start to. And I think she asks you to kind of get behind her shield side, right? She also motions to Olwen to use that shield if necessary.
Yeah, yeah, holding it up.
Yeah.
Maybe like, putting it in front of Beatrice, since she is in the front,
Yeah.
Of course, in front of
but she's protected as well. It's like kind of fighting, like, no, I
Raging.
protect, no, I protect, no, I protect.
He walks up to Branwen about just a couple feet away, and he looks at all of you, and he says something, and it's loud, but again, it's not your language. And then Ian responds in turn. He wishes to know if you're a friend or foe, and why you come here.
I didn't know how else to tell you the same thing over and over again. We're here to pick something up from Lilo. Or for Lilo. I'd like to be friends. But you're
Ian says something back
making that
to
rather
him
difficult.
in turn, and there's kind of a long pause. And he kind of looks around and he says, the man starts to walk away again, starts to come back up the hill, like he's satisfied. Ian says, if you mean us no harm, then you may enter and go about your business. If you're looking for anyone that called this place home, They're likely dead.
Why?
This place was abandoned when we found it. All its people slaughtered.
How long?
It's been a few months now.
And there's been no word.
There's no one here. They don't know who to contact, really. Send word to. These guys clearly don't speak our language. So, who are they supposed to alert?
Where
So,
did you
Ilaria's
come from?
This guy, as he's walking up, he kind of shouts something again, and these two begin to back away and kind of put their weapons down to their side, but they're keeping, their defenses up.
Oh, I don't move.
Ian says, "Our leader would ask that you release our person. If you truly mean no harm, then let her go." My family looks to, I think, to Olwen.
She lowers a weapon. She can be released.
Ian shouts something to her, and then she drops her weapon.
Nod. Satisfied?
The moment the weapon drops, she starts sprinting, and you notice how fast she is. She runs quite high speed, but they don't react. When she's in their defenses, all of them kind of just continue up into the town proper, as if to leave the 4 or 5 of you now to discuss.
Ian? Wait.
Ian stops.
Are you, never mind.
He raises a brow at that.
You seem different from the rest of them.
It is my role in things, that is all.
You seem special.
I can speak to you. The others can't.
It's a useful skill.
Are you and she'll just kind of... Never mind.
He kind of shrugs at that, and then he starts to wonder, but there's another shout.
I'm leaning back on my horse to look at Olwen, who I assume is looking down because she just asked the question and then immediately, can you have some conviction when you're going to ask questions? Just ask the man.
He looks like a fairy. Or something.
Yeah, you can ask him, right? That's fine.
I don't know if it's rude or not.
I mean, I don't either, but you could still ask it. We might as well have an answer.
My family laughs, coming closer. No, he's not a fairy.
Oh. Well, I thought it was.
Well, do we want to go see if Hillary lived?
Maybe I'm just desperate to see. Hi! And she'll just as if noticing the family for the first time, just... Hi. You're
And
here.
she kind of tunes into the corner. Who's who exactly is Illyri? And hello.
Hi. Illyri is a colleague of my mentor. I was here to help her with something and then get an herb and get paid and then go home.
The Enchantress,
so,
the one who sees the ritual through.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Did he say she was dead?
He didn't say her specifically, but he did say everyone who lived in this village, so it doesn't bode great.
Oh, okay.
How bad is that?
All right. No, it's fine.
It doesn't seem fine.
We have till midnight for the ritual, so I'm sure I saw you in Fairy.
No.
She said, but you have
absolutely not.
You have the sight.
Passably. Not great.
She does.
It only works about half the time.
Well, that'll
But you
have
saw.
to do.
You saw me sparkle. Wait, aren't we? You're right. It's not the time or place. I'm sorry. I just thought. Probably knows anyway.
Just say it. You're excited to say it.
Well, I don't know. But I'm fairy. Or half.
You say that to Mfanwi or just kind of declare it in general?
I say it like to Mfanwi.
Okay. Brandon says,
Apparently.
Pardon, lady? And Dane kind of looks over at you weird too.
Nothing.
Mfanwi says, likely, yes. I don't know who you are exactly, but
Me neither.
well,
I thought maybe if I said it to you, you'd react the same way you did to Ian, and this part of me that was hoping it was wrong still. But I guess it's true.
You have her face, lady. But I don't think now is best. We really have to make sure that ritual goes off.
Well, yeah, what does this ritual entail? Because I'm only like passably good like 30% of the time.
I don't well, it's a ritual of protection.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
But I don't have the ritual myself.
Who has the ritual?
Well, the enchantress that oversees this place.
And she's dead. Okay. Alright, let's go find an apothecary looking building and try and figure out what I'm doing tonight.
Branwen will nudge you. Beatrice.
Yep.
She takes the haft of her spear and kind of just taps the sticks that Lilo gave you. I think you have the ritual here. If I'm reading that right.
If Lilo knew about this, I'm going to lose it. Alright. I'll take out the sticks and start reading.
You can test both sight, which isn't relevant, but do you have a tick on sight yet for the season? Yeah or nay?
I don't.
Okay, go ahead and test sight first and foremost. There you go. Tick it. And then you're going to test protection. Actually, no, you're going to test Agum. You can add a +5.
Oh, sweet mother of
because you're
God.
not under pressure, so not like
Is
immediate
it-
pressure.
It's Reed, right?
Yeah, read and add a +5 to it.
That still doesn't get me very high.
I believe in you. Bardic inspiration. Oh no!
I think what this is you're just panicked, like all this pressure on you now. It's like no big deal. This is like probably your top, like Beatrice's top 5 dream, like nightmares of all time. Right?
Yep.
And so
Right.
you're just fumbling through it, and Brandon says, "I can read it for you if that helps."
That would be lovely. I am not a good reader in general, and this is kind of a lot of pressure.
Yep. So the trick with reading a spell in Ogum especially is it's just difficult to understand exactly the context of things. Brandon looks at it first and says, "Okay, we need to find the well."
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
And I think Owen's kind of embarrassed also, just from this whole situation, and just goes off in direction to look for the well as well, wordlessly, not making eye contact.
Okay, as you're kind of all, are you fanning out or are you staying close together, huddled together?
I think Owen is kind of fanning out.
I was planning to fan out.
Perfect. You can all tick reckless for that, please.
Oh, good.
Great. Bob's like, that was dumb. Tick reckless.
Not dumb, just reckless. There's 2 differences.
I know, I'm messing.
They're synonymous 75% of the time.
Yes.
But the other 5 is called brave and heroic.
Yeah.
Other 25.
Ooh.
The other 5.
The other
20
20
of it's
is
just
math.
straight the same as the first 75. So it's actually 95? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Owen's shield? I thought we put that down last time. Sad it's lacking. There you go.
Why are you looking for the shield, Bob?
'Cause she has it.
Why does she need the shield
She
stabs?
has it on her lapel and she literally has the shield right now.
Ah,
Yeah.
oh, she gets a little shield icon. That's adorable. It matches your outfit, that icon.
It's got an owl on it.
It even matches. It's perfect.
Okay. Brandon's gonna stay with Olwyn, obviously.
Yep,
Unless
figured.
Olwyn is. He didn't.
I'm not trying to necessarily avoid being next to people.
No.
I'm just avoiding eye contact.
But you're
and,
probably like wee, like you're off like on your own. So reckless.
child on a playground.
Yeah, reckless test, please. Let's see.
No.
Let's see if you fumble. Because if you fumble, that would be bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
Yeah.
Succeeded reckless.
I know it's a weird test there. It probably should have been test prudent to see if you fumble, but the point's there. You speed off on your own. Branwyn comes after you. That's her charge, so she's not going to let you out of her sight. But I think what the stakes are then is that Beatrice, you're left on your own. Fanwy probably will go after those 2. And Dane. Okay. Dane will come after you, Beatrice.
Woo.
Good.
Okay. So we're gonna give you both hunting rolls. You're gonna add +5 to your hunting.
Thank goodness.
I'm pretty sure that just puts me at 5.
Shocking. Failure.
Hey, look at me.
Ooh.
I think Olwen, you start towards the center of town. I mean, that's the way most like civilizations would be built, like it in the center. So you kind of rush towards that, and in the process of moving through, it's like you don't see it anywhere in sight. You can watch as this guy here observes you. Just kind of watches you, almost on guard. Stands at a distance. No weapon in his hand.
Oh, the werewolf.
Right?
A vampire and a werewolf.
For Beatrice, you end up kind of moving about. You look at a glance and you can see that Olwen's covered that, so you decide to go kind of wrap around the edge of the town, and you see in the distance what looks to be a well placed just outside of the hill fort itself. Just down the hill a little way.
Fantastic. I will go back to where I can either be within sight or earshot of the rest of the group.
Okay. So you go towards the well, and then once you confirm it is a well, you kind of stop.
Once I spot it, and then, yeah.
Okay.
She'll
Awareness
put- yeah.
test.
Oh, awareness. Oh, God.
Just Beatrice.
I succeeded.
You hear kind of like an echoey laugh coming from the inside the well. It sounds almost like a child.
Bob, don't do that. Don't ring girl me. I don't like it. I'm gonna go back towards the rest of the group.
Yeah, you're running towards. Okay. Give me a dex test as you run.
I tell Dane to run to the rest of the group too. By
Babes
the
in the
way.
wood.
Poor Dane. Why did she go with me?
Because you're alone.
I'm gonna get caught by Ring Girl. I have to go to bed after this. I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I don't like it.
You're moving quickly up the side of the hill fort, but this side isn't really meant to be scaled, right? It's meant to be natural protection. It's not an entryway to town. So you start to scale over one of the walls, and one of the rocks that you're holding onto gives way, and you fall down. Give me roll a d6 for damage as some of the rocks like come tumbling down off the wall with you.
It's a 4.
Okay, you take 4, so you have like a big heavy rock like land and hit your toes, and it hurts. No, serious damage, but it maybe a broken toe.
Okay,
But it
where do
hurts.
I put that? Do I put it on my con?
There should be a current health or something like that on the sheet.
I've
Yeah,
never
it's,
gotten hurt in the game, guys.
Oh, I've gotten hurt. Underneath your glory, there's current hit points.
Oh, I
So
have
you
it at
can subtract
0.
from your.
Yeah,
I did something wrong.
No, it's okay. The way I tend to use current hit points is I just count up towards my max hit points. So just put 4 for now. In that. Then when your current hit points reaches your max, you're in a bad place, basically.
In Shrubby.
I'm gonna die to Ring Girl. Okay.
Do you want
I
to
would
look?
scramble to get
do you
back
want
up.
to even?
and
Do you
run.
want to? Are you curious enough to even look back and see
Oh
what this
no,
thing is.
no! We heard
No?
creepy children laughter, and we know that's not good. We're not looking back. We are going to keep going.
Okay, I think Idane gets over that part of the wall and then turns and realizes that you didn't.
Oh, I told her to run. Yeah, she's gonna say, "Keep running, go, go, go,
She
go!"
says, Beatrice.
Get the others, get the others.
She is not the most valor.
Yeah, she not gonna stay. Are you kidding? She gonna go to
doesn't
the
have the
rest of
highest
the group.
valor. Let's see. You never know.
She's a lady. She's gonna go to the rest of the
Like,
group.
that doesn't mean anything. Guess who's got 16 valors in here, baby?
She stays. She
She
stays.
stays.
Yeah. She stays and she's like holding out her hand as if to try and help you.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her
Okay.
Aww.
Okay.
and try and pull myself over.
Okay. You hear something kind of like you feel and hear like something something kind of leaps and you can feel it kind of flying right over the top of you.
Oh my god, Bob, why? I knew by the way you said okay. You said okay. I don't know, there was a pause and I was like, something's happening. I'm gonna yell for Dane to look out.
Okay. Awareness test Olwyn.
Failure.
You're
We're
like,
back.
where is that? Yeah.
You're like, where is that well?
What? What?
Rebecca, why? I'm getting killed by Ring Girl on the other side of the village.
As you,
Oh, Samara. She's a friend of mine, probably. I know that one.
it's not so much a ring girl. You spy something that only Aranmi has faced thus far.
Oh,
You see what looks like a smaller
a red
man.
cap.
A red
that's
cap.
really bad. Oh god.
Hunched over.
Is that a fairy creature?
It is.
Hello, little darling.
I don't
Hello,
know.
little red cap. How's
I
it
don't know
going?
how much I want to use spells, but I need to look up the consequences.
Okay, consequences.
Right now, it's not going straight into attacking you.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
seems
I still don't like
it's
it.
ready to play with its food a little bit.
Thanks, Bob. That's super reassuring. It doesn't make me scared at all.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not Pin.
And I'll give Olwen another test at this point.
Awareness.
Yes, please.
Oh god.
Oh my god, Rebecca. I know.
I think what that represents is you're like
casually
on
listening.
you're on the
That was
far
the
other side of
fumble.
the town. Yeah, that's what that's going to represent. So, what do you want to do? I think
Distracted
Adine
by-
looks to Beatrice uncertain what to do. It looks like she's ready to like bolt it though. She's not sure where to go.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I didn't find the consequences of magic.
Nap time.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be some pretty serious nap time because I'm gonna have to do this ritual and I'm gonna have to do this, and it's gonna suck. What way did I see the people go earlier? How likely are these random strangers?
You'd suspect the other people.
Yeah, the other people.
Hmm.
The angry people. With the one person that Olin was
Totally not a
infatuated with.
fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Not infatuated. I just thought it was a vampire fairy hybrid thing.
Yep.
It's not my fault. It's cute.
You know that like
Yeah,
they
I
went
just
back to the
infatuated
center of town. So as you look around real quick, you actually see this guy here. He's holding kind of what looks like a smith's hammer in his hand, standing behind the red cap.
Oh. He's coming up behind the red cap with it.
Trying, yeah.
Alright. Have I made it over the wall?
Give me a strength test.
Oh no.
You can add +5 because you are being assisted.
Poor little strength.
Let's go. Let's go, Beatrice. I believe
Oh,
in yeah.
Jesus. All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna shove Idane behind me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have my knife out.
Okay.
If it gets close enough, I'm stabbing.
As this guy moves to get in place behind it, well, I should test it as well.
I'm ideally trying to coax it.
Oh no!
Oh no! I critted, didn't it?
Its head
Why
like
did you?
turns to the side, and he looks kind of to the side at the guy, and then he just pounces on him, and the guy's like,
Nice.
"Ah, ah."
Nice. Stab it.
You want to run up and stab it?
I'm gonna yell lane run, and I'm gonna run up and stab it.
Okay.
Oh
It's
no!
a bad idea. It's a bad plan, but I'm doing it anyway.
Terrible idea.
I yelled the lane run.
Owen, one last awareness test, please.
Oh my god,
Please.
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 What's with your D&D rolls?
Horse god.
I'm begging you. I have horse god. Let's all be disciples of the horse god, please.
I succeeded. Oh, thank you,
God.
Rhiannon.
You hear Beatrice's voice specifically, and she says, "Idane, run."
Emily, run. You'll turn. And dear Lord.
Hmm?
Oh, that was far too proper. Dear me. Goodness. Hi. What is that?
The two, like, what was happening basically is Dame Branwyn and Mifan, we were talking about where the hell this well might be.
Where is this well?
Branwyn's like reading the stick, like not sure what to do. So it's like they're reading the road map and they're not paying attention, and then they look up at Owen and say, "What was that?"
That. What is that?
I don't think you can see me.
You can't
I
see
think
it.
you can
If you're on the
hear
other
me.
side of
Oh.
town. You heard her say, "Run." Like you heard a shout
Oh.
of Beatrice
Got
saying,
you.
"Idane, run."
Got you. I think Beatrice is in trouble. Or someone. And,
Owen's gonna run because Beatrice is in trouble.
Run or horse?
Horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move
If I'm-
faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Branwyn,
He's the horse.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he's still on a horse. Yeah.
Branwyn will move to
Valor
keep
is
up.
16, baby. We're going. We're moving. We're schmoving.
Okay. Awesome. Why don't you, as you're moving along, let's give me a horsemanship test, please.
Rhiannon? Please.
Horse god, please. Yes,
Hey.
horse
Succeeded.
god.
Tick it if you don't have it ticked.
I do not, and I shall.
Dude, I'm ready to become a disciple of the horse god in real life.
I don't know. Rhiannon wants us to have kids, and I didn't do it when Salat told me.
Not gonna do it now.
I'm not gonna do it when Rhiannon tells me to do it.
Okay. Give me an attack roll, Beatrice, as it moves to gouge the face off this man that's fighting.
I just hit and dagger, right?
Indeed.
Do I get anything that's distracted?
I'll give you a +5 for that.
Thank you. I saw this typing thing and just heard Rebecca gasp.
Well, because like I saw the typing
Hey,
and I saw
success.
the I saw it move and I thought you got a success.
I succeeded though.
Which you did.
This is for
Yeah.
separate. This is for separate.
I also
reasons.
I
Oh.
also gasp when Bob types. It's like I'm gonna.
What are you
Give.
doing? How dare you?
What is? So just roll damage. We're gonna subtract 1 dice because it's how daggers work.
What is damage?
It should have like a
Mhm.
weapon damage, I think. Just damage, it says. It's up beneath like app and con and strength and dex. See damage.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. You stab it and it squeals, and you notice it like it kind of peels off him for a minute, and you just see that he is like his face is just mutilated. He's 100% dead, just torn apart, and it sneers and looks back at you. What do you want to do? We'll see if if her cowardly kicked in on this one. No, she stays. You see her throw like a rock at it.
Hey, Dan, I need you really to not be brave. Oh, run.
I'll just give her yeah, the rock kind of just moves and like stumbles beside. She is not out of all the characters in the game. She's probably like the least combat ready out of the group. So it's like watching Disney's Belle try to fight somebody. Like it's just not her.
Oh,
not
that
her.
one thing.
Did Belle though ever?
Belle fought off wolves a little
That's
bit,
true.
kind of.
Kind of. That's fair.
Probably like Cinderella trying to fight. Probably.
Yeah. Maybe Cinderella's a better one. I was trying to think. I was like, which ones are the ones that like didn't end up ever exerting combat in any way? So, she is not well trained or well rounded.
Yep.
Okay, so as it turns, it's gonna kind of start to stand up, and you see it's like it was hunched down this whole time, like kind of like picture like the like Toad from the X-Men kind of thing. But as he starts to like stand up a bit, you can see he's almost like an awkward like 6 foot tall, just really lanky and skinny, and his arms are sort of bent in weird ways, long nails, and his teeth are shaped like his long cone fingernails, just all of them just out in a very nasty looking maw as it looks at you. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What do you want to do?
Fuck, I can't outrun this thing. There's no way. It's that tall. There's no fucking way.
You could try.
That sounds reassuring.
No, I mean you can do what you want. I'm just saying it's not out of the realm of ridiculous.
Yeah, because like I'm more so worried if I cast now, I'm not gonna be able to actually do the ritual thing, which is a little important. I have learned. I'm gonna test something. Give me a second. Would it be prudent versus reckless? Or valorous versus cowardly, do you think? I can't hear you.
You're muted, Bob.
You're muted.
Is this based on fear and bravery, or is it based on...
Yeah, it's based on fear and bravery, like how bad I want to run away and how willing I am to fight.
That's valorous versus cowardly, I think. Now you could test... We'll see what you get for the other one. You failed both.
Fuck.
So failed both means I get to kind of... The way we narrate that is I get to decide.
Yep.
So...
Go for it.
I think in this case, it's like you're mad enough and you're upset and your adrenaline's kind of leaning more towards fight versus flight. But there's something in you that worries that this is an overwhelming situation for you. Something that without with a little dagger in your hand and how quickly this just mauled this guy, you're worried about that. you're not sure
Okay.
how well. So I think it's more like your cowardly is winning out in this sense.
Okay.
And it kind of
In
leans
which
on
case-
that prudence versus reckless a little bit.
Yeah. In which case, I'm grabbing a Dane who did not run away from me. Cause why? Grabbing a Dane and I'm booking the hell out of it towards city center. If I can get there, if I can't, then I'm anywhere away from this.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back to where I remember the group being.
Yeah. I
Because I
will
saw where they went.
allow you. You can either do like a strength-oriented thing and just book it as fast as you can, or you can do dex and kind of weave around a bit as you go. But you're gonna have to test one or the other.
I'm doing text. I'm keeping a Dane ahead of me if I can.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. You're weaving like in and around these stone walls, and you're watching it kind of jump from one to the other as it kind of plays along and follows you. But as you are, you hear like an arrow let loose. And you hear it like squeal again. You see that she just let loose an arrow at it as it's moving along. And then in comes Fanwy and Branwyn and Olwen at this point.
Cool. I'm shoving a Dane towards them.
Okay.
I don't think I have a weapon, so I'll try and get Elaine on my
You have
horse.
as a lady, a noble lady, you have to have a dagger with you.
Okay.
How you can choose to keep your honor in situations that will never come up in this game. So.
Right.
But the dagger seems thematically appropriate. You have a skill in that anyways, don't you? Like 5 or something?
I do. Yeah. So,
Okay, so Mephanwe sneers and says, "A red cap. So be careful. These ones are deadly."
Yep, figured that out already.
should we do something? No.
Stay
They're gonna die
close.
fighting it.
Mephanwe says, "Stay close."
Always.
If I reach the group, I keep in front of Olwen and Elaine.
I'll try and get one of you on my horse.
Yeah. Which one?
I'll just reach out, be like, one of you.
I shove a Dane
Yeah, I'll grab a Dane and get a Dane on the horse.
on the horse.
And then Branwyn says, "Beatrice."
All right, I hop on with Branwyn.
All right. You see these
Yeah.
these 4 people. They begin to kind of come into the scene. Those that weren't present, and they're all keeping guard. You can see the red cap, but it doesn't. It's basically roof hopping at this point. It seems to be keeping its distance.
We're all driving in together, right? Safety numbers?
Yeah, I could try and do something, but I don't know if I can do something and then still do the ritual.
I best not to.
Yeah, it sounded like the ritual was important.
My
I think
family
it's
says,
horrifying.
"So about the ritual.
Yep.
Long ago, this site used to be a site of the Ancili, but it was freed by King Cadwy. The ladies maintain it, the ladies of the lake, so long as its water is kept clean and pure. It serves as an entrance only on Midsummer, and only from Fairy proper, not from the Unseelie Court. If the rituals does not take place, I'm afraid to say that this will be an entrance for the Unseelie once again.
Okay, so I'm firmly on ritual duty. I can stab. I'm actually pretty decent with the spear too, so if we need me to, I've got that too.
I'm afraid the ritual requires at least 2, and it aids with others.
These 2, who's going to be the second?
I can help.
Okay.
And so can she. She points to Olwen.
Okay.
All about where I can.
We've got 3 people on ritual duty. Alright.
Dame Brandon says, I'll keep an eye on the thing, and I will watch your backs.
It might be better if we all shift towards the well. Everybody.
Agreed.
At once.
Ian,
Right.
you and your people. If this is a foe of yours as well, join us at the well.
Yeah, start slowly. Everyone's slowly shuffling.
Yeah.
Owen will like add to it. It's like there's no sense in us all being unprotected.
Okay.
Safety in numbers.
So you see actually one other figure that wasn't present for the initial conflict that comes out.
Another vampire.
Another one.
Another.
I'll just pull them up. If I find it. As you get back towards the well, you see her bent over, looking over him. Kind of tears in her eyes a little bit as she confirms his death.
And low.
I wasn't pressing. Push to talk. Beatrice will kind of call out to her from wherever she is and say, "Forgive me, I couldn't save him. It's fast."
Ian, she actually responds back and she says, like in very broken dialect of yours, she says, "I know." And with that, she starts over towards Ian. Ian calls to her. Actually, Ian doesn't call to her. This guy calls to her. She follows. Ian is the spokesperson, not the leader, is kind of what you should be getting from the group of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they follow. 4 of them have weapons, including Ian. She does not. But she does come up and, like, when she sees you're doing a ritual, she says, "Our rituals are different on our island, but I will help if I can."
I appreciate it. This is going to be interesting.
We'll to work together as much as we can.
Everyone nods. All right. So, let's do a ritual. First time.
Yeah!
First time ritual. Let's see how this goes.
Can I pray to the horse god? Or can I only do that once a day? Or can I do that?
You can do it again. I will allow it. It's kind of a change of scenes. Okay.
Please, horse god, I beg you.
Renanin.
Rebecca, pray to the horse god for me. Everybody pray to the horse god, please.
So long.
I could
Hey.
Critical horse god. Yes.
That instantly goes up by 1.
Okay. Now it's really bad if I ever fail it. So now if I fail it from now on, it's gonna suck.
I think it's 16 when it starts to get bad. Right?
I think so.
15 it's still okay? Yeah.
Okay. Yay,
We can
friend.
check the feast thing. I think I have it here. Nope, not for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well,
All right. I need to actually look though, because I can't remember if that adds +10 or if it's still just the +5 of the crit. Either or, it's good.
Okay.
Just how good? How good is the question?
Okay.
Let's find out. Here we go, and I shall copy it over.
Listen, Rhiannon has been uncannily helpful through this campaign.
Okay. So you have what's called a normal passion. So even with a critical, you're only inspired at +5, but you can't. Only a fumble's bad for you. So that's the advantage of being under 15.
Okay, yeah. So I'm still even at 15. I'm still at a normal passion.
Mm-hmm.
When I get to 16. Okay. So
let me just
thanks,
pull up
Rhiannon.
mechanics for this. So it's been a bit. We haven't played around with the magic because you've been in fairy most times when this happens. Okay, so this is considered like a common protection because it's more about the water. The water has consequences. It's more about the water.
Okay.
Life force modifier, it is Midsummer, so that's strong for this particular scenario and what you're doing. So the pathway for this, and I'll just show it on screen as well. So this is from a previous edition of Pendragon. It's quite complicated, but we kind of use it at a high level. So common, calculating life force modifier. It's sacred times, right? Midsummer. We go to attempting the talent roll with modifiers. So this is where you're going to get a protection spell. And I just want to see, because you're going to get a bonus to this to some degree.
I was going to say I'm in passion plus whatever I would get.
Okay. So there's an interesting thing here.
Apprentice is legit.
Yeah, you will have apprentices here, even though they're not yours or personally trained, and technically you're an apprentice. But because of the nature of what needs to be done here and the fact that ritual requires more than one, they're treated as apprentices.
Okay.
Olwen,
me.
would you like to impassion yourself here by any chance? And
I
if so,
would.
what are you impassioning yourself with?
Can I make a case for hospitality? Because if not, then I'll do honor.
That's a really good question. Let me just read real quick kind of what hospitality is.
Because like I could see it being like I'm being proper.
Yeah, I mean the word itself applies, but
Yeah, I'm just not sure mechanically it works.
Hospitality is typically about like hosting others and welcoming them in. So I think this might be an honor test for you in this case.
Yeah. All good. No. Success.
Okay. Just roll me a flat d20 here.
Flat d20 plus 5?
No, just the flat d20.
Okay.
I just want to see something. Okay.
That's bad, right?
Nope, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
You
I
and
didn't
your
want you to do a
D&D
skill
rolls.
test. Yeah. Right?
All night with the D&D.
Please, sir. Why?
I think, Owen, you're gonna have a real hard time concentrating on this. As you start to get flashbacks of running through the forest, your brother shouting to you, and then the shouts fade. All right.
Ian.
Brandon says, Owen, are you all right?
Hearing Trevelyan shouting and then not shouting anymore.
Okay, so in this case, Beatrice, you actually have 5 apprentices, so there's going to be a +5 to that as well.
Wow.
So please roll,
So 10.
yeah, protection +10 in this case.
Critical.
Okay, that's really good. Because this could have been a really bad outcome with a failure.
Yeah, as soon as you said +10, I was like, well, thank God we impassioned the horse skill.
Okay. So you watch all of you as you form a circle around the well. Beatrice, you begin to speak the words in Ogum. And the others do their best to recite the chant that you've created. You hear it begin to echo, and then even in your own ears, it sounds as if all of you are speaking, as if you're underwater. You watch the water from the well actually rise up, like outside of the well, and begin to swirl around, all around you. All of you feel and see things from your past, things that you might want to have repressed, memories that want to flood into your mind, change your focus. For Beatrice, you watch as your mother holds Nimue in her arms for the first time. That look of love, of protection and cherishment. You remember that because you wanted to be there and have the same feeling for your sister. But jealousy was all you could think of. You never had that look, not once in your life. For Olwyn, you're drawn back into the forest again. You can hear your brother. You hear a thud. And then he yells, "Run! Run, Olwyn! Keep going!" Something you kind of suppressed in your memory. You remember being afraid and wanting to go back, but it wasn't out of a sense of prudence that you ran, but out of fear. I need both of you to test spiritual for me, please.
God, there's more. No modifications, right?
You are still impassioned, so if you're impassioned, you will get modified for this.
Get my 5.
Yes.
Success.
Okay. You both can tick spiritual. With the ritual ending, there's like a loud, almost like shuddering of the earth around, earthquake that rocks the area as the water just plummets back in. For a second, you wonder if everything was successful. But I think for Beatrice, you get a sense that it just was. You know for certain it was. Your protect talent goes up.
Woo.
And Olwyn, you gain 1 point in sight.
I take protection as well because it critted.
I did say protection talent. Yep, your protect talent. Yep.
You want me to tick it or go up?
Oh, you did crit. No, so for skills and talents and stuff, they only get ticked. For passions, when they crit, they go up automatically by 1.
Okay, so
And
it's
they
just
tick.
ticked.
Yeah.
So sight's the new skill then.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm leaving it at 11 and just ticking it, right?
Correct.
And you said I get a point in it?
Yeah, 1 point.
Neat.
Okay. Now let's.
How's the red cap doing?
You hear it kind of cry out. I guess that would be another sort of clue that it was successful because it cries out in anger. And it says, "She won't be pleased with this. I'll remember your faces."
Remember yours.
With that, he starts to bound off.
Feel like we might have just unleashed our red cap into the world.
Oh, it was already here.
So
What's
that worked. Yeah, I probably will need to rest for a while. But it worked.
Did you
Indeed.
see things?
Yeah. No, believe me, all this kind of stuff is incredibly confusing and does a lot. So, wouldn't be the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
You realize that Ogham's staff, too, that you were reading, acted
Yep.
as a talisman. So in some senses, you were unleashing a prepared ritual, which means that you have no magical slumber as a result.
Are you kidding? Lilo, you knew about this? You. Alright. Okay. She did not tell me what herb she needed. Cool.
Do you say that out loud?
I do.
Right, hold on 1 sec. Because that might trigger something. I just gotta look at one thing here.
You know what?
Beatrice, we finished this huge epic scene and Beatrice is like, Lilo didn't tell me the herb that she needed.
Didn't you mean this herb?
But this?
Yeah, so she says, "I know which one. It grows here naturally."
Yeah. Let's grab that and I don't know about our new friends, but I'm really ready to not be here. Because tonight kind of sucked a bit. Would you all like to come with us?
They look confused. And then Ian looks to him and says, they asked if we'd like to join them. And the guy says something back, and Ian says, Where? Where are you going?
Barrowcrest. We kind of live there. Believe me, it'd be far from the weirdest thing we've brought home. We brought home Catkin, so.
Would be interesting. Well, even if that's not your destination, we can at least travel together.
Yeah, we could always travel a bit.
They nod.
Yeah, at least get you food and something else. That was awful, so. Also, there's a red cap running around somewhere, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Best to stay together.
Really good at this when you're trying, Beatrice.
Good at what?
Talking to people. I never knew what to say.
You just need to be more assertive. You'll do fine.
Beatrice, what is your hospitality score?
Probably very low.
I don't think Beatrice has one.
I think
went
I
over
was doing a
this
lot
last time, and
better
she doesn't have
than
one.
Beatrice would. Yeah, I don't have hospitality. What's hospitality, Bob?
You may set it to 0 and tick it. And you may also tick courtesy.
It's a passion, right? Hospitality.
Yeah. Passion. Hospitality is a passion. Courtesy is a skill.
Alright.
Okay. And with that, I think we shall conclude tonight.
Yeah.
Is there any closing scenes either of you need or want for this? Before we close.
I don't know. Part of me wants to talk to my family, but I don't know what I talk about.
I think it's fair. She's not going to be returning with you, so
Yeah.
she'll ride.
Yeah, let's say bye to my fan.
She'll travel with you
Yeah.
for part of the way, but then she's going to continue on.
Maybe I take a brief little conversation with her. Kind of. Or aside privately.
Get it too. You have a moment. It's long. Well, not long, but it's gonna be early morning by the time you reach here. Probably dawn by the time you reach back.
So, did you know when you saw us in Barry about
It's not as clear with those born of two worlds. But there's always something a little different.
all there?
Smell or look. There's always something.
Is it normal for people maybe not know that they're over the other side? Maybe come over and forget?
That's a
Possible they didn't
difficult
know.
thing to answer. There's so many different ways that. But if you are of both worlds, then it's easy for one of your parents to keep you Perhaps your father or your mother raised you as if you were born of this world, not a fairy. Give me a intrigue roll on that, please. It's an important one.
This is a different scene, correct?
Correct.
It's a success.
Do you have intrigue ticked?
I do not.
Okay, go ahead and tick it. You can tell something on her face. It's like there's more there. When she says your mother or your father, there's just more there. You sense she knows something. Like she's not being out with it.
Earlier you said I had a face. Or
Did I?
something.
She says,
Something like that. Did you know? Did you know her?
I do. Or I did.
Remember much? A little bit. Yeah, like everything before the raids is so blurry. Your
Listen,
mom then?
it's probably best you forget. Even if you could know her, you
She's
wouldn't.
dead.
Wouldn't. Right. Dead. She says, looking down.
At least I know which one it was then.
Well,
Thank you for everything.
I wasn't here to help you. She says, like almost like in a really defensive way.
I know. But you did. It's the second time you did.
It seems we have similar goals for now.
Now. Right. Either way, it's appreciated. And if there's anything I can do for you, well. And then she'll just kind of smile and
She nods to that.
we should catch up.
With that, she continues on too. Emily, anything you wanted to do before we close?
I honestly, and I don't need to RP it, I just want to. Ow, sorry, there's a cat on my lap. It's flying me.
You want to add? I don't know how to serve that. So.
I want to try and get information out of Ian just about the people we're traveling with because I'm interested. That's it. She just wants to be nosy.
Do you want me to like give you the GM overview, or do you want to roleplay that?
You can just give me the GM overview.
Okay. They are refugees from, I guess would be the term, invaders might be another term. From his description, exiles or refugees. They came from plagued lands in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time chatting and getting to know Ian because I've had a day.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna make some friends, hopefully.
Yep, and
Make
I
it
can
more
Yeah.
I can
personable.
give you like so just for names. I want to say this is her name's Ayn or Anne, one of the two. Depending on I gotta look up the pronunciation of the word. This is Amon. He's the leader of them. He is not a warrior figure. He's a kind of like a wise person, a lawman.
Okay.
Ian, that was his name. He sticks with. That was formerly Fiacra. He was a blacksmith,
Oh, Fiacre.
and he
Rip.
and that's probably pronounced poorly too. And he was Nim's Niam, Niamh, Nim.
Name.
I'll look up the pronunciations later, but it was
Yep.
his wife, or her husband.
Oh.
Oh no.
So she was
Sad. Yeah.
I'm upset for her.
yeah. So and then I think so she's a healer. She plays a role of their scout. They actually had a few others who you guys put two and two together, and you basically ended up fighting some of their outscouts in the forest, right?
Yep. Yep.
They also explained
Yeah.
that the shield they found in the forest
Mhm.
further east,
Okay.
which would have been Forest Gloom or Glamour for you, Rebecca, if that's of any important note.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I mentioned
It's just
nothing
good
about
there.
the fact that we murdered their friends.
Oh yeah.
I
I think
nothing.
Yeah, I
Ian-
think Owen was figuring that out, and they're like, "Where did you find that?" I was like, we
Yeah,
found
immediately
it.
I was like, those were their bro.
I think Ian's crafty enough where he would kind of allude to it, but wouldn't touch on it because it's not going to help the situation at all.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead
So,
and
in fairness, they fucking started it.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I surrendered.
They
They're like,
started
nope.
it. That's what we're gonna tell them. They started it though.
They did. Anyway.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and do some closures and outros? So, my name is Bob. I've been the GM for this game and for our Pendragon continued verse universe that we're playing both this and Sword of Victory in. We have some more happening with Open Pendragon, and these games will be continuing each week. We have a weird shift this week. So if you're looking for my game Sword of Victory on Sunday, you won't find it, but you will find an episode on Saturday. Feel free to tune in for Perrin's wedding. Yay!
Yay!
Sir Perrin gets wed or dies at the wedding. 50-50.
You know.
Just kidding. We won't do that. Or will we?
Or will we?
Yeah. All right. I don't think I have anything else to add. There is a coin flip amount of potential that I'll be spinning up a very, very short campaign, dipping into the professional GM landscape, which I do have available on Start Playing. I have one player interested in my Defense of Malahut 4-episode mini campaign that would be like linked to this universe. See if that happens. I'm not sure if one person's gonna want to do the one person thing, but if so, you'll be finding out very soon. Or who knows? Maybe I'll end up with a bunch of last minute interest. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Like last minute in a role playing game.
Yeah. In a program that literally schedules by most like soonest to latest. Yeah. So, all right, that's me. That's all I've got for updates. What about you, Rebecca?
Well, Not a lot. I'm Rebecca. I played Olwen and I made some choices and I had some PTSD today. I've linked the socials in the chat. You should definitely come check out our Discord, hang out with us, look at all our fun memes and shit posts and all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, check out Sword of Victory. It's super good. The boys are very good with the role plays. And I'm looking forward to Parents' Wedding. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Probably gonna make us cry because he's real good at all that stuff. And that's me done.
Awesome. Emily.
Alrighty. Hi, I'm Emily. Well, goodbye. I'm doing great. I played Beatrice. I got to do some cool spell stuff tonight. That was pretty nice. I don't do the social media, so I've got none of that. Whatever Rebecca said, basically. I have the obligatory cat.
Yeah.
I think she made it in the shot. Also, sorry to everyone who heard me yell at my dog during this. I realized during the break that my mute doesn't work. So sorry to everyone who had to hear that. Memorialized forever. Telling the dog to go lay down. Alright. That's me.
Oh.
I'm done.
Megan is not here.
Indeed.
So we're very sorry. We miss you, Megan. We could have used a wrong
We
week.
missed you, Megan.
But Megan and a couple friends worked on a game for the Vampire the Masquerade Game Jam, and it's very good. And I have linked the link to that in the chat. And I played through it. I played through it a few times, and I've gotten 3 out of 5 of the endings. And I highly recommend you play it. It's very, very good.
Nice. Indeed. All right, so we're gonna wrap up here. Megan, you're missed, obviously, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Sorry for the late game for anyone who stopped in. Had to do all the camera shuffling and stuff for the 2-person window, but I think it looks quite nice. Came out well.
It looks real good.
Yeah. So, all right, everyone, take care.
Bye.
See you next time.